All right, everybody, thanks again for watching. Today we're going to talk about five, five roadblocks that you might have that are preventing you from reaching your goals and getting done what you need to get done. Whether it's for business, whether it's for health, just whatever it is that that you need to do to get shit done. And number one, what exactly is it that you want to accomplish? What is your goal? Is your goal to is what you want a little is it too vague? Is it too fast? If you say you want to be happy, well, what does happiness mean to you? Does happiness in your relationship, happiness at work, happiness, overall, even if it's happiness overall, you have to start somewhere. You need to be happy with, probably yourself first, but that is up to you. What exactly is your goal? Is it in business? What do you need to get done to reach your goal? If you're just starting out and you have all this stuff and you have overwhelm, that is something you need to deal with. Whether it's yourself, seek out a hypnotherapist maybe to really to help you narrow down that overwhelm and find out exactly what you need to do. If you're already going in business and you have some projects that you need to work on, what exactly is it you want? This is this is a method, a very important method. Part of hypnosis is finding out what you want. You can't fix a problem until you know exactly what it is you want to fix. If it's vague, then it's highly unlikely that whatever it is you want to get fixed is going to get fixed. If you want to be healthy, what does healthy mean to you? Do you want to get to the gym? You want to eat healthier? Is it you want to be mentally healthier? What is that to you? Narrow down your goal. Are you the type of person that wants it all and wants it now, like my girlfriend? I I'm gonna just let that dog lie for now. And number two is attitude. How is your attitude going into this? And attitude is probably overall the most important of these five, and maybe I should have mentioned that as number one. None of these are necessarily in order. They're just five things, and they're all very important. But attitude is probably the most important. How is your attitude going into whatever it is that you want to do? If you have a bad attitude going into something, then how in the hell do you expect to accomplish anything? Having a good attitude going into something is super, super important. And are you making, excuses? That is part of, if you know you need to do something and you're making excuses as to why you can't do it, then that's something you need to work on. And number three is distractions. Are you easily distracted? Do you have the shiny object syndrome, which I've had? I think everybody does. I've had a big problem with that in the past, and I've personally learned myself to just get things done. If something, all these other projects suddenly seem to pop up sometimes when there's something that you need to do to get whatever it is you need to get done, suddenly all these other things come up, whether it's checking your emails, watching a show, housework comes up. Instead of doing something to further your goals, then it's really important to narrow down, turn off notifications. If you're living with somebody, tell them to not disturb you for a while. Take steps. I'm not giving you advice. This is up to you. If you've watched my videos before, you know that any advice that I give you is really not going to work unless it's in a clinical setting where I can do things to help bypass that critical factor. Giving advice is something that builds resistance in everybody. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm suggesting that you do whatever it is you need to do to get shit done. If I were to say to you, I wonder how you would feel if you were to actually work on your goals and do stuff that progress towards your goals, that is actually different than direct advice. And that's one of my favorite ways that really works to bypass the critical factor to get somebody to do what they need to do to get things done. And number four is stress. If what you need to get done is super stressful, then you need to ask yourself, is it really important to you? What are you going to lose if you don't do what you need to get done? Find the balance. Is being healthier more important than your lifestyle, or is living longer more important than being unhealthy and eating junk food or not working out, or whether it's for business, if you're not doing stuff to further your business, is that more important than being successful in your business? Is your business something you want to do in the first place? Is being healthy something you want to do in the first place? Is being happy something you want to be in the first place? So if stress is blocking you, then and you actually want to further your goals, but you have that stress, then learn to deal with the stress. I do master classes on stress monthly, roughly. So if you'd like to follow me, please sign up for some of those classes. Stress is hugely important. Stress is something you really need to get under control if that is what's blocking you from reaching your goals. And determination. Do you really want it? Do you really want your goal? Do you really want to change if change is your goal? Question your own beliefs. Is it something you really want in the first place? If it's so stressful, then maybe you might need to either rethink your goal or deal with your stress or deal with any of the other 4 categories that I mentioned earlier. Do you really want it? And when it comes to reaching your goals, none of it's going to happen unless you lose your limiting beliefs or bad habits, because all of that stuff starts in the mind. And if you need some help with that, please get a hold of me. That's what I do. I help people reach their goals, get rid of those limiting beliefs. If it's a bad habit that you need to get rid of, I can help you with that too. But lose the bad habits, lose the limiting beliefs in order to reach your goals. Plain and simple.